Hello and welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a gear review, which is not something that I normally do, but I have received some questions about this piece of gear, and I did, way back when, sort of promised the guy that made it that I would post some clips or something for him, so that was kind of a while ago, so this is long overdue. So anyways, better late than never. Let's get right to it. The piece of gear in question is a Phaez M22X. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Phaez amps, it is a small amplifier company. The amps are built one at a time by a fella down up over in Windsor, Ontario. I've dealt with this guy a couple of times. He's been great. I got two of his amps. The other one's behind me. It is a Trainwreck Express clone. That amp is an unworldly beast of epic proportions. It will go from the most beautiful and crisp and clean and innocent tones all the way to just searing, raw, frightening. It will summon the devil right straight into your living room through your speakers, and you will be forced to look in the yellow pages for an exorcist. It is absolutely radical. But that, children, is a story for another day. But, yeah, we can do that if you'd like. I'll tell you that tale. It's a tale as old as time. Anyways, moving on. M22X. What is an M22X? Well, the M22X is a 22-watt 6v6 driven variant of a Marshall plexi 1987X circuit with a master volume. So it's got your 4-input array, so you can jumper channels like that if you want. I'm running it just straight into the bright channel, I guess you call it. And yeah, I got that rock and rolling all the way up to 11. And then I got the master volume cranked also. This amp, it's a straightforward rock and roll, no fuss, no muss, crisp, clean, no caffeine, straight pipe box of rock and roll goodness. If you can't remember the last time you used your guitar's volume control, this amp is not for you. If you don't know if your volume control works, this amp is not for you. If you want a fuzzy, mushy, ambient wall of reverb and delay running through your effects loop, this amp is not for you. This amp is a plug it in, turn it on, turn it up, kick some ass, melt some faces. This is what this amp is for. It's for melting faces and pissing off your neighbors. It's amazing. I love it. Anyways, like I say, I've got it set completely turned right up. It's maxed out. I've got my trebles backed off slightly. They're set to maybe 10 or 11 on the dial. The bass is set straight up and down at noon. The mids are bumped up slightly, maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock on the dial. Presence is off. Because this amp, it's very bitey, and it can get pretty bright if you want it to. It's aggressive, it takes no prisoners, and it doesn't apologize for it, and it's awesome. But yeah, presence is down. For those of you interested, to give you a more complete picture of what's going on behind the scenes, I'm running a pair of JJ 6v6S's in the power section, and then V1, V2 are Tube Store Preferred Series 7025s, and the phase inverter is a Sovtech long plate 12AX7. For speakers, I'm running a Guitar Warehouse Reaper and a Guitar Warehouse Veteran 30, and they're mounted in a closed-back 212. I've got both of the speakers mic'd up. One of them has got an SM57 on it. The other one's got a Behringer Ultra Voice XM8500 on it. They're both mic'd off-axis, sort of edge mic'd, I guess. And beyond a small amount of EQing that I'll do in post just to sort of take out some extraneous low end and some compression just to sort of get the levels to a place that's going to work a little better on the YouTube. It's nothing else. I'm plugged straight in. I got 60 feet of cables. I like a little softening that cable capacitance gets you. But beyond that, I'm not dicking around. No pedals, no pissing around. So without further ado, allow me to demonstrate the sweet, crisp, clean, and also succulent and grisly tones that this tube-driven box of electrical wizardry is going to produce. Playing my McCarty. I'm going to start it off, set it to stun, show you some cleaner tones, and then I'm going to wind it right up, set it to kill, and melt some faces. So, yeah, enjoy. And there you have it, kids. The Phaez Amps M22X. Peace out.